Well, guys, today we'll be looking at the scenario where civilization starts over. We're on episode 3 of this series, which is insane. So, today we're gonna be seeing a couple few, expansions, explorations, just the usual stuff. To start off with the red team, and they expand that little colony, and they sent settlers in, and 5 years later they create the first ever major city. Population is rising pretty high in this area. As for this uh, this dark blue team, they since to explore around this area. And the purple team, along with the blue team, they also explore the seas around it. And the two new major cities have been built, making the dark blue team quite large. The blue, the purple team has been like, yeah, let me just take over that, create a little major city here, and yeah, that's it. I'm done around here. No, they're like, dude, uncle. They keep on exploring inland, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Don't know the literally one of the largest continents. Could be this one. Some could be larger, but anyway. The purple team here, not this purple team, the other one that broke out from the red team. Not just the red team, it was technically also the purple team because purple team people migrated here. But then when they saw that the conditions here were miserable because of the tribes that be living here, they decided to just say screw this and went from this major city all the way here and created a civilization right there. But the tribes are more chill. And then more boats are sent off from these two teams that are extremely good at navigating, and also the orange team. Anyway, they keep on exploring a little bit, and they find out about this whole ass piece of land. And this team is like, ooh, free land, and they take it over. As simple as that. Then the blue team, being the skilled navigators they are, decides about damn time to go west. Yeah, man, a whole ass novel has been written about the blue team. If y'all suggest names for these countries, then go ahead. Might as well just call it that. But anyway, this purple team, right there, the immigrant country, goes a little, you know, expansion. But I mean, of course, they have to establish a major city here and a major city there to legitimize their claim. The red and green teams have beef over the border, so we're gonna see our first ever war. And the green team just gets absolutely violated, losing two major cities. And when they got left pretty humiliated. They're angry, they're pissed, And essentially, the dynasty that rules over the green team gets overthrown and a new one is established that claims that they're gonna bring back the green team's former glory. So you know what they do? Attack the yellow team, take over half their go over this entire area, and they essentially force them to a peace treaty and to the peace conference. And guess what? Yeah, they agree. Guess what? Yup, all that. It just leaves the yellow team now pretty pissed. But I mean, if they're gonna keep on this cycle of war, then this series would be pretty much pretty boring. So instead of that, they're gonna do something else. Um, no, that's not how you draw the capital. Anyway, they essentially just take over all of that. But by the way, if you wanna see like the maps beforehand, just check out our Reddit. If you don't wanna watch the vids, just want to go check it out on Reddit. It's on r/Wixo. It's a small community, but I mean it's fun. Anyway, the purple team is now gonna settle this land. Pretty small, significant settlement. As their policy has changed to focusing on themselves a little more. Blue team does the same thing, and population numbers rise. Now, is this realistic that a lot of major cities are back by since the years around 800 BCE? No, but I don't care about realism around here. Come on, yell at me in the comments. I don't care. Anyway, um, but like my Uxo history vids that I wanna do, for example, the Crux Legion, the Old Empire, all that. Yeah, I've started working on scripts that I'm not gonna show them, of course, 'cause spoilers. But I mean, I'm pretty proud of them. So you're gonna see me pausing a lot, cause again, I'm gonna read off a script, higher quality, of course. Anyway, this entire island is discovered, and the seas around it. Nobody has a clue over what the hell going on around. And now people believe that this is the most central point in the world, not knowing that this exists. Oh yeah, new major update around the world. Right here, another tribe has been set up, and it's just gonna look like this. Hope they don't make their way. Hope they don't make their way. Start raiding other areas. In the future, I'm not spoiling anything. Anyway, um, other major update. This country. This tribe decided, nah, I'm moving north, and they set up shop up north. I mean, yeah, that's it. That's the tribal update. Could get a lot more tribes around here, but there's gonna be way too many colors, and plus nobody's gonna care about these tribes. Pretty sure. Anyway, now we're gonna look at more stuff. Dark blue country. Use the red team strategy that I do sometimes. That is puppet states. And then swallow him up. it'll look something like this. Yeah. Um, do these vessels have major cities? Hold on. Yeah, they do. And don't ask about this. I forgot to do that. But I mean, you could yell at me. You could start crying. I don't care. Anyway, uh, purple team update. Finally decided to overthrow the tyrannical ruler. And now rebellion right here has broken out, encompassing these two major cities. And this one, calling for the independence of this entirety of the island. It's not just in around the purple team alone, but also the blue team. So they're both panicking. I mean, reasonable. Why wouldn't you panic? All this rebellion is happening on your island. People are getting killed, and this island's pretty valuable. So the purple team sends over troops, and they try to deal with it. This rebellion takes forever to quell. All right, they're putting up a huge resistance, and guerrilla warfare is just the norm for them. The blue team besieges this entire city, and it's pretty brutal, and it sucks, and it's expensive, and their leaders, their king's tired. So they start looking somewhere. Ooh, this entire province broke away from the red team. Wanna join us? No. Third team, seeing this, goes toward the blue team. Don't last a couple few months before both sides just decide to make peace at this point. Because the red team, yeah, that does not look good. A civil war has broken out between two factions. Two factions support two separate leaders. And that's about damn time we get our first brown team. Guess who will that be? This colony! Yeah, this colony says, fuck this shit, I'm out. And decides to uh, declare independence. Now the other team leader, well, he's not too happy, you know, like he got this and that was right there. Really, it just sucks for him. Anyway, um, forget what y'all just saw. It was just the wind, alright? It's just the wind. They acquired this province, and it's at least a lot more viable. This entire province is a lot more valuable than this, so they're a little more happy about themselves. Their leader stops drinking alcohol, but then he dies anyway. What about this shit color brown country? They really, really want to know what's beyond this ocean. So they send a few explorers around, and they find more ocean. Yeah, good thing to know that there's a lot more ocean. About the red team's civil war, the blue team's sorry, the green team surprisingly wins. But this colony is like, whoa, we can break away. So they attempt. At least this half breaks away from the rest. And the rest creates a provincial government. And guess what? They come back and they store order. The Civil War ends at around 700 BC. So in 700 BC, and the world map already looks something like this. A lot of exploration. Anyway, about this rebellion in this on this island. Yup, as you expect, it got crushed. I mean, both parties weren't like sort of collaborating on that kill, but I mean, they were dealing it separately, dealing with it separately. But still, diplomatic relations are pretty close because they see that they got the same beliefs. That is colonialism. They like that. So, talks of an alliance is kind of, sparks a few rumors across all the countries of the world. And the red team is a little feels a little threatened. It could be against them. All right, it could be against their interests. The lime team also feels a little alarmed. This shit color country really doesn't care, but I mean, they'd like it. They'd like to be safe, so they are kind of suspicious until around 612 BC. We see to the utter horror of all every single country across the world, and I mean every single one of them, an alliance is formed, and it's the Star Alliance. Fuck it. I may have to put but just know the Star Alliance has finally been formed. By the way, if you've been seeing my posts on Reddit and you don't have a clue like what happened between both happened, so just watch my vids so you understand. Kind of using Reddit as a platform to promote my stuff. Probably not the best idea, but I mean that's all I got. And update. Yeah, everyone expected it. Nobody was surprised. The red team strat actually worked because when they did, like, take over all that, it was extremely stable. No rebellions and no nothing. The local lords there did a very good job, and this country is happy. Now about this country right there, they're kind of isolated from the rest of the world, and they really like don't care about what's going on outside of their realms. They got stuff inside to do. Anyway, that'll be all for today's vid. It could be a little shorter, but I have to get to not the ending and do all that. But I mean, yeah, I'm gonna save this up and see y'all next time. Goodbye, Pookies.